Amumu, big man. Listen, you're not gonna believe it. They gave you some indirect buffs. I know. Almost forgotten about. We're into tanks, so this time we're gonna be going for Liandrys, but Liandrys now has this super overpowered item, Faded Ashes. It gives us 40 ability power. Dealing damage to camps burns them for 20 damage over 3 seconds. And for the big man like Amumu, that's pretty good. That's going to drastically increase the clear speed, especially against the camps such as Red, Blue, Gromp, the big ones. The big ones that you want to spend your smite on because they take forever. For the runes, we have Conqueror, Triumph, Legend, Haste. Check this one out. You stack it up and you get more ability haste. A Last Stand, and then Cheap Shot and Ultimate Hunter. I'm just trying out the Cheap Shot and Ultimate Hunter, seeing how offensive I can be, because I'm thinking if I have more clear speed, I can be just a little bit higher tempo on the big man, who is not exactly known for his tempo. We'll be doing the farm max path. For Amumu, you want to get level 5 very quickly because your champion's just not too useful. Levels 3 to level 4, he's alright, but he's more of a tool for his ally, whereas once you're level 5, then you can do more stuff on your own. You want to combine with your allies, you want to skirmish with your allies, because with all of Amumu's abilities, they're AoE, and you want to use them like that, hitting multiple targets, getting more value. That's the reason we run the Conqueror, that gives you ability power when it's stacking up. Once fully stacked, you heal based on the damage you deal. The more people we're hitting, the more we're healing. That's going to be how everything plays out in the mid game. We go in, and then just stay in there, dealing as much damage as we can, and then healing as much as we can from the Conqueror, as well as the other items that we can build. Let's go ahead and do a blue buff here. So the first path is basically a farm max where you start the raptors so that you can go back to those after you finish the full clear. As you can see, nothing's really going on. You don't have to freak yourself out of where should I be, where should I gank. On the first 2 turns, you don't have to gank anywhere, big man. All you have to do is get yourself strong, and if you skip those camps, well, you're going to be risking something. Like right there, my Tristana dies. I know 5 out of the 10 people I would coach would be like, well, should I have been there? You tell me, man. Should you be in front of the enemy mid lane turret when all of your blue side camps are up? You tell me. The answer is no. Anyways, let's do the Scuttle Crab here. See if we can't stop Cassio's reset. And then we can get back to our respawning raptors. I'm gonna head use my warding totem. Q! Oh, you're a lucky girl right there. Lucky. The Skarner had died topside, so we can take this topside scuttle as well. Getting double scuttle, it's alright. It doesn't exactly matter too much. Now here's one of the things with the buff to jungle XP in patch 14. Now come on. Die. On patch 14.10. As we do the raptors and the krugs here, we'll get level 5. The camps now give you slightly more XP starting level 3. So since these camps are respawned, the raptor is level 4 up here. It will give us more XP. How about that? It used to be where the jungle camp XP caps out at level 9, now it's at level 8. Not a single person watching this knows what the hell I'm talking about. But anyways, that means more XP early, less XP later. Check it out. Boom, we're level 5. Whereas it used to be you'd be level 4 with like a fart that would get you to level 5. So why is level 5 so important? Well, we have 3 points in our E. We have more damage. Let's get boots. Nice. Let's get a control ward. Yeah, it's like we're a real jungler right now. Whoa. You guys sure about this dive? Anyways. Why is level 5 so important? Well, it gives you your tankiness and it gives you your damage. Anytime you get a level, you're going to get armor, you're going to get HP. So we got 45 armor, we got 1,000 HP to play with. Especially when you're building offensive like this with the Faded Ashes, then you're going to need that tankiness to be able to participate. As a Mumu, you gotta go in. You gotta go in and take damage as you fight. So having those levels means that you're gonna be able to do that. See if we can't gank this bot lane after my bot lane did the world's worst dive. Control ward and moving on in. We got our flash. Let's do this. Q. Auto E. Stun. Auto moving. Auto Q. Auto. And, yeah, sure, yes, sure. The Faded Ashes also deals damage to champions. Let's try for the dragon here. We're already on the bot side. Skarner has already done his play on the bot side, so we'll see if we can't get away with this bad boy. With Faded Ashes, this gives us 40 ability power. Dealing damage with abilities causes the enemies to burn for 7 seconds. For 7 damage over 3 seconds. This damage is increased to 20 per second to monsters. 20 per second. My bad. My bad. I thought it was less than that. 20 per second. So we're getting 60 damage every 3 seconds. That is so crazy, Bob. I wish it showed the damage dealt to the camps themselves. Alrighty. Well, now I just need a fart for level 6 here. If I could clear a ward or something. But I'm going to head to the top side. Since those void grubs have spawned, I'll cross through my raptors just to hit level 6. And then I can play for those void grubs. Q. Raptors is one of Amumu's fastest camps. Because they reset the E. So long that you're spamming out the E as you're getting hit by the small raptors. With our ultimate, this gives us more playmaking potential. This bad boy's on a long cooldown. Skarner, come here. I love you. Skarner. Q. Huh. E. Aw, you're just lucky on that one. That's the thing. I can 1v2 you guys, if you didn't know. With my W going, you guys don't stand a chance. Alright, bye-bye. They have a mid laner coming. I can't... I can't 1v3. If we chase in, man, we're chasing into Cassiopeia. It don't work. Flash. Moving. Man, you want to fight with your allies. Where are my allies at? Let's reset, spend our gold. Ruby Crystal, Amp Tome. I'll get another control word since they already cleared ours and back onto the map. Those control words help you deny vision. Not so much about getting your own. I'll reset right to the Void Grubs here. That Skarner's level 6, but my mid lane has push. And my top lane's higher level. Like, we should be able to fight this. It takes the Skarner a reasonable amount of time to do these, so... Come on now. I'm gonna have to use my control words so I can get vision. And they're out of range of my Q. Bring it around town. I want to use my ulti, man. Yeah, I'm skipping camps, but... Q. Auto, ulti, auto, E, moving, moving. Nice, Q, auto, moving, moving. E, nice, 400 big ones. Amumu, large and in charge. You gotta be brave whenever you're going in as Amumu. You'd be surprised with how much damage this champion can take. But one thing I can tell you is that there's no maneuver in which you go in and then out. If you go in, fully commit. See what happens. Don't be scared. Don't be shy now. 1300 to the Liandrys with our ulti on cooldown. Now's the time to farm. We did our play. Ulti is spent. We're farming for next item. All is good in the jungle. John would be proud if he could see me now. God rest his soul. Check it out. Boom. It's fine to use smite on the buffs whenever both objectives are down. Get this to about 500 and then we can pull it to the next camp. Like auto, waiting. And then it will die with the jungle pet and the faded ashes applied to it. As we're farming these camps, we're also getting levels. The levels giving us the two-part, our damage and our tankiness. That keeps happening until about level 13, so if you're ever wondering when should you stop farming, don't worry until level 13. And I've seen your games, Bob. You barely get to level 13. And in fact, your CS is lacking. And me and your mother are very concerned for you. We just don't know how to reach out. We just don't know if we should talk to your teachers or if that would cause problems or be embarrassing. We just don't know how to help. So we got you this funny jungle camp expert guy that will tell you to clear your camps. Alrighty, nothing's really looking like it's going to happen here, but I'll stay on the bot side for now. Keep farming. Keep farming so my parents aren't disappointed. Gonna look to max... Yeah. Should I max my Q second or my W? The Q would give me more charges, so that gives me more engage. Whereas the W gives you more percentage HP damage. I think I'll go for the Q so that I can stay on top of them. They have a lot of mitigation, Bob. Am I looking for a dive? Not particularly. Liandrys, and then I'll get a Ruby Crystal and a control word, and to the top side we go. We are level 8. I'm juiced, man. 82 CS. It's more than the world's worst mid laner right here. That's like Chovy if he was dead. So, headed to the top side here with my ulti up. I would much rather have a skirmish fighting multiple people than do a gank. You might have noticed we haven't ganked anything. Amumu don't do that, man. He skirmishes and he fights for objectives and he farms in the early game. But hell, Amumu's got, or Alistar's got the flank, so we'll see. Alistar straight up not engaging, so much for that. And there he goes. Better late than never. Stun, Q, auto, E. No, Skarner, don't throw stuff at me. No. Play for Dragon, Bob. Although those camps are up, we are not going back to them. Our ulti is up, and the dragon is up. Now, I'm not moving in to attack Skarner either. I know that's a pretty common mistake. If you start the dragon, that will pull the enemy into you. If the enemy fights you on your ground, that's much better for Amumu. Because you got these trail of tears here. You want to pull the enemy into the trail of tears rather than chasing them down. You don't have very good chase down potential, at least until later in the game. Smack. Enemy support is roaming mid, so we're going to see if we can't occupy the bot side here. See if we can't cause some problems for an ADC. Oh, so lonely down here. Alistar does not have ulti. But he's going to hit that W. He's going to miss that W. I'm going to have to block that ulti for him. Q. Oh! They took my minion to escape. He's going to Sejuani ult me. But we might be able to do this. W. Alrighty, job's done. We're not looking to re-engage. I don't need to kill that Sejuani. Sejuani needed to make a play on me. So we're going to back up now. We're going to farm some of our camps up to the top side as those void grubs have respawned, and we want to try to take those. Now, this is a bit much from the enemy. So I'll see if I can't help here. Just hanging out right here. If they're not diving, I mean, they're not winning. That's the thing. It's like a stalemate. They lost mid-turret for that. Amazing. Amazing, guys. Macro? No, my name's Marco. Alrighty. Give me that Scuttle Crab. Scuttle Crab's worth a little bit more than wolves in general. Back. To the void grubs. Let's see. Liandrys has dealt 100 damage so far. Last stand. This is fully stacked already. I swear the Legend Haste gets stacked so quick. Even if they send multiple people for me here, I'll be fine for a while. As you're doing the Void Grubs, you want to auto-attack each one. That applies the Curse passive, making your magic damage deal some true damage. That's also going to apply from Liandrys as well, which is just super funny and broken. And real normal, real normal. You may be thinking, when can I build Liandrys, when should I build tank? Well, whenever the enemy has tanks like Skarner and Sejuani, then Liandrys has way more value. I'm coming in, boys. Q. Oh, God. A swing and a miss. I haven't farmed my camps in a while, so it's time to reset. We did the Void Grubs. Clear it on down to bot side once again. Easily, we're going to get Merc Treads as our boots. That will give us some magic resist as well as some tenacity to help us against those tanks and that Cassiopeia. As we're going into the mid game here, we're pretty strong as we've been farming and things have been going successful for us. We're level 9, so that's max points in our E. So that's a lot of damage as well as a lot of tankiness as you get reduced auto attack damage from each point in the E. Now we're looking for level 11. That'll give us our second point in our ulti. And once mid game commences, where we have level 11, then it's time to party. That's where we really start doing a lot of fights. You might have noticed there's not a whole lot of action. There's a good amount, but like it's not battle into battle into battle into battle into battle. Amumu don't do that. He does that in the mid game, not in the early game. So if you ever find yourself falling behind in the early game, that's why. You're doing a fight into a fight into a fight into a fight, which just isn't a rotation. You got to do a fight into a farm, into a farm, into a fight. I'll play for the Rift Herald here. Rift Herald will allow us to push the pace of the game. And we already got 3 people on it. And all I've ever wanted is friends. So hopefully these guys will be nice to me at the very least. I hope they like my shirt. I'm gonna move into the enemy jungle like an asshole. It'll be very hard for them to kill me even if they find me. Control wards are now for the enemy jungle as we have 2 pushing ADCs that are strong. So the less vision they have in their own jungle, the easier it's gonna be for me and Alistar to set up a play and get a pick. They're engaging on Alistar or what? I'm gonna drop the Rift Herald topside, and then look to stop Sejuani here. EQ, auto, E, and then kiting this out a little bit. I'm gonna be winning the damage trade, but not if Lucian. Q, E, auto, flash ulti, auto, Q, E, auto. I deal so much damage. I'll see you guys in hell, but you come. At least Skarner got the shutdown. I need to get some armor. These guys are hitting me with a lot of physical damage. Let's see. Armor items. Jack Show, pass. Unending Despair was recently buffed. That doesn't sound too bad. Chain Vest and a Kindle Gem. I should honestly do it like this. Ruby Crystal, glowing moat. JK. To the bot side, play for the third dragon here. We got that level 11, so now our ulti is only on a 80-second cooldown, which is crazy. Just from... Yeah, we don't... It's only Ultimate Hunter. We don't have any other ability haste in the build. The Legend Haste only gives you ability haste on basic abilities. Moving into the river here, so that my team can have an easier position. Although I don't have ulti. Come on, guys. The third dragon. Come on now. Go ahead. Kick me. You just beat me up. They're going to get the dragon, but we'll see what we can do. Waiting. Q on Cassio. Auto. E. Now remember, you got to commit in once you go in. Auto. Q. Nice. We canceled the ulti. E. I'm screwed here, Bob, but we really bought some space. And it's fine to die. You know, it's not ideal, but it's not like it's gonna cost us a whole lot. How my whole team dies to just a tank, you got me. I buy armor, I die to magic damage. Once we complete that Unending Despair, though, we can complete an Abyssal Mask, and then we're talking. Man, with no ulti to open that, it's obviously going to be harder, but like, where my allies don't, they die and then don't clean up. Oh my god. Like I said, it's fine though, because at this stage of the game, if we die, it's no big deal. Where the Baron's not up yet. So you don't have to be super scared. Once you enter the late game, it's a little bit different. But if you didn't fight in the mid game, then the late game's just gonna feel impossible. So now I'm looking to clear my camps towards topside with that Baron spawning soon. Here's a little tip, pull them together. Smite. Then we want to continue to look for skirmishes here. Bringing it around town. Cassio, I love you. Just move right in, Bob. Q, auto, E. What? You ever heard of kiting, big man? Yeah, my ulti's up. Let me spin that cooldown on a single target. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's what they don't tell you with a Amumu Q. You can simply walk into the enemy. You don't have to do a max range one and then click away like an asshole. The camps are down. And now, I want to move up the map here with my team. We can get vision in their jungle and choke them out all over again. Nilio, I love you. Q. E, ulti. No. Sortie. Run! 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 Ouch! Ouch! Thank you. Both my ADCs are dead? Naturally. Now this does not help our Baron cause at all. I was trying to get that ult on Lucian, but he was kiting me out. I figured he would click in. Not the case. Alrighty, let's reset. Nice, they're resetting for the Gwen instead of doing Baron. It could be worse, Bob. Listen, not the best look, but but it is what it is. Nice, Skarner's trolling. If they would just start that Baron, we'd be having a bad time. Unending Despair gives us 400 HP, 55 armor, 10 ability haste, and then heals us based on the amount of champions that we hit. Control ward, and this bad boy is like full HP. That's so good for me. Oh! It's gonna be Sejuani TP. My ulti's coming up, so this should be a fine fight for us. Q. Ulti. E. Q. E. Smite. Nice. And we deal so much damage as we're on top of all of them. Tristana auto the ward. Nice, they take him out. Push through top lane, and that's GG.
An ally has been slain.
So I get in there, I use my ulti. Milio cleanses it with her ult, but that's fine. That's fine. And then it's all just who wins the smite on Baron. I don't care about anything else. I'm staring at that Baron, waiting to cast E and smite. Like, that's my best bet, man. And then after that, I want to stay on top of as many people as I can and use my E and then my W to damage them. And then I die. You guys win? Nice. Final score 3-3 and 8 with Liandrys dealing 1,800. I didn't really get to fight the tanks too much, huh, in the mid game. You would think. With 2 ADCs and whatnot. We didn't really get that skirmish, that big gabang that we were looking for. That's where Amumu really takes over. But yeah, Amumu is definitely stronger this patch. So that's with the Liandrys build. That's with that Faded Ashes early. That's going to increase your clear speed, as well as giving you a little bit more damage early. And then that can open up more opportunities for you. With more clear speed, you can simply do more. More time for objectives, more time for ganks, or faster tempo to get level 6 faster. And that's so strong. Balmy Cinder was also changed, where it's cheaper and then gives you ability haste. So we'll have to try that one out as well. But I like this. I like Liandrys with the Conqueror build. And the ability to deal a lot more damage with Amumu. So yeah, if you follow those simple steps, you'll be strong on Amumu and then be in a good position to fight. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know how your climb is going with Split 2. And you can click the join button to get access to a jungle tier list that's updated every patch, know which champions to play, and also get access to videos earlier. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.